Hey everyone, thanks so much for joining me. So I wanted to bring you another video. As always, take it resonates and leave the rest. This is a timeless reading. You could also use this as a manifestation reading. All you need to do is claim the energy as your own. I get my information from God and from the Holy Spirit. I don't use any cards or anything. If you'd like to work with me on spiritual advice, on twin flame stuff, on astrology readings, and more, my information is in the description below. And if you'd like to book a private or a free consult with me, the Calendly link is also in the description below. Um, Keep in mind, we have masculine and feminine energies in our bodies. Masculine can be feminine, feminine can be masculine. So use those terms as they make sense in your situation. All right, y'all. So let me get into it. So you might have a divine masculine who is missing you, but they may not be coming toward you. They may fear that they're not going to get what they want. And so they may be afraid of talking to you. For others of you, like in that case, you might have the former masculine coming in that's afraid that they're not going to get what they want, that you don't love them anymore like you used to, and you might be thinking, with the former masculine, that it's done. You might have ghosted them, you might have walked away, and you might just have said it's fine, you know, because you may have had a long, drawn out experience with them, and maybe you feel like they never really intended to give you what you want. They always intended to take what they wanted. So you may feel like they used you, took advantage of you. They got everything that they wanted from you, and you got nothing out of the deal. And so when they try to return, you might, for some of you, be saying, no, thank you. I don't want any more of that. And I think for some of them, they're not done playing games. And so you made the right decision. For others of you, they are done playing the games. They know, how amazing it is to be with you. And so this time around, if you give them another chance, they won't fumble again, because the first time for some of them, they did fumble. Um, if you have a former masculine, for others of you, you have a new love and they haven't fumbled. They're actually pouring love into you the way they should, the way you want them to, and you're reciprocating it. So the two of you are reciprocating. You're showing a lot of love for each other. Um, and for both of you to have this has been something that you prayed for, that you begged God for, and now that it's here, um, both of you might be scared that it won't last, or that you're just, for you might be afraid the divine masculine is just putting on a show. They're not going to stay. They're not going to stick around. You've seen it before, and this divine masculine is actually planning on being here for the long haul. And so it might be hard for you to believe because you've had negative experiences before. Um, so just keep in mind that for some of you, that's, that's what's going on, that some of your masculines are saying, she doesn't love, the collective doesn't love me anymore. The collective doesn't want me the way that they used to. And so now, they're dealing with this thing of, well, then they're kind of sad and saying, well, then I guess I won't say anything. Or for some of them, they're trying to figure out the best way to approach you so that you will say yes. Because some of them are fearful that you will say no. And some of you are going to say no because you feel like they play games with your heart and they lost big now. and so you won't give them another chance. Um, for some of you, so the song that came up for me was "Missing You." Um, and what it seems to mean is that your masculine is missing you. Maybe there's distance between you. Maybe you haven't talked for a while, but it's not that they don't want to. They might have this fear that it won't work out, or that you'll say no, you'll reject them. And that fear right now is getting the best of them. Um, so for you, I would say continue to focus on yourself is the most important thing. For some of you, you might be working on your health, like I was talking about before, and this might be a time when it is really good for you to be looking into, like, do you need to change up what you're eating? Do you need to change up your sleeping habits so that you could get the results that you want? There might be certain people that you're reaching out to. Some people you can work with, some people you cannot work with, but it's good that you are actually taking leaps and actually asking questions and saying, what do you have to lose? Either they'll say yes, they'll say no, you can work with them, you can't work with them, but you're going after your dreams. And this is something that's really important. It's really interesting. But again, this boldness that you have, you're going after your dream, you're actually going to do what you want to do. And for some of you, maybe you were afraid in the past that, well, if you don't get help from the masculine, or if you don't get help from this person, that person, it won't work out. And that's not true. You're discovering that for some of you, others are asking you for help, and you are helping. You know that no one can really take anything from you anyway. It'll all be restored if someone tries to take something. And so for you, it's you, like, in your philanthropic era, or this time when you're giving away a lot, you're sharing a lot, you're really loving other people. This is also a time when you're taking care of yourself. And people are kind of surprised at the generosity that you're showing. But you're saying it's not worth it to have everything that you could dream of and not be able to share it with the people around you. And also you're discovering more, you know, about the people around you, what type of characters they have and all of that. And so, you know, it's for you not very expensive, because it only takes you a little bit to be able to know who the people around you are. Um, all right, y'all. I didn't want to make the video too long. Just wanted to share this information with you. Continue to glow up. Continue to watch, read, listen to things that will lift you up. Keep in mind that there are some people that are jealous of you. And so you need to um, focus on yourself and doing the things that you know will lift you up. Continue to grow in your spiritual power. Continue to work on surrounding yourself with people that um, you know want everyone to win. Definitely you. And continue to work on surrounding yourself with energy that will lift you up. Um, all right, y'all. As always, happy lightning fast manifesting. And I'm gonna talk to y'all again soon. All right, love y'all. Bye for now.